Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to be doing my Gusto deck profile. So let's start off nice and strong here. We've got Caam, Serenity of the Gusto. She's a pretty good card, 1700 beater. One of the best. And also what I like about her the most is that little 2-card shuffle into the main deck and then draw a card. See, that is a cost. That gets right through skill drain. Not that bad. If you want to run Iados, I could see you doing it. But personally, I don't think Iados is way too situational, and with my build, I don't think it would be any good. If you're running the pure build, then I would highly recommend it. Now we need some draw power. More draw power. We have Esper Girl, level 2 tuner. When this card is banished and special summoned by Serene Psychic Witch's effect, I can draw a card when I synchro for level 6, level 5, anything really. It's an Earth. So that makes going for down here Beast much easier. If I have a Serene Psychic Witch already on the field, I can get it out. Also, the main card that you want to bring out with Esper Girl is Daigusto Sphreez. She is the boss of the deck next to another card we'll be covering really shortly. But more on that later. Now we run Triple Egul, Triple Gulldo. These are the main tuners of the deck next to Esper Girl and another level 2, the Krebons. But otherwise, these guys are here mainly for a wall of defense and to set up a nice good level 5 synchro or possibly a 6. The best part of all is Gulldos' effect. Now, I remember in the OCG he used to be never missing the time, and you could easily just synchro up and up and up all the damn time. But this is TCG world where everything is butchered. Next up we run double Junk Synchrons. Fairly good level 3. Instantly brings back a level 2. So we can bring back Maxx or Winda to bring out Magical Android or Hyper Librarian. But with Winda, we can go for Gulldo. Next up, we have Krebons. I was considering running double Esper Girl, but I think Krebons has the extra attack buff, and it also has the pay 100 to negate an attack, which is fairly good. Next, we got double Maxx. Draw power is always welcome, and you're going to need it when you have Reeze on the field. Now, Reeze is the cause of all the debate amongst my own friends. Her effect: once per turn, return a card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. Target one control, and when you face up Gusto, you control. Switch control of both the monsters. So you could have a Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning on the field. I summon Gulldo, activate Reeze's effect, take my Gulldo, attack with Blackluster Soldier, take 27, and then attack directly, Reeze. And the best part of all, I still get my search out when I switch it with Gulldo or Egul. Now, long ago, Winda used to have the same effect too, but when she had their infinite loop with the Sphreez OTK, they had to change it to opponent's attacking monster. Now next up we have Serene Psychic Witch, our main searcher out for our psychics. We can use it to search out for Caam, Esper, Krebons, Reeze, maybe even Winda if we really need to. You're going to want to search out Reeze. This is the fastest way of bringing out Reeze in this entire deck. Now we have Winda. When she's destroyed by battle, search out for any Gusto tuner. But it has to be with the opponent's attacking monsters. Don't think about ramming into it to search out for a Gulldo. It doesn't work like that. Next we have Creature Swap. If Reeze isn't on the field, use this to take their monster. And also, it's not limited to any of the Gustos. So you can summon Junk Synchron, search out for your Winda, and then give him Junk Synchron to take their, let's just say, Ancient Gear, Kick of Megatron, Ganon, or whatever the hell it's called. Darkhole, Staple, use it to clear the field. Use it with Gulldo too. And you can get a search out and, take destroying their whole field. Now, Emergency Teleport. I used to see no reason to run this card, but when I realized how good this card was, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Emergency Teleport is good. I don't know why I didn't like it. Next up, we have Heavy Storm. Staple right there. Monster Reborn. Another good staple. Now, double MST. Why run double MST when you already have a Heavy Storm? Well, sometimes you don't have a Starlight Road set, or, you have your own back row and you don't want to sacrifice your back row just to take care of that pesky Solemn. Just drop an MST, you're good. Pot of Avarice. Another really good card. If you don't have Caam on the field, you can always use Pot of Avarice to return your Serene Psychic Witches, your Maxx, your Krebons, your Junk Synchrons, your Esper Girls. Fairly decent, self-explanatory. Now, the creme de la creme of our deck, or the second creme de la creme, Blessings for Gusto. Return 2 Gustos back to the deck, to special summon one from my graveyard. The best part of all, the synchros are called Daigusto, so you can search out with so you can special summon with them. And the best part of all, it's a trap card. So they want to chain MST to it? They want to use MST? Chain Blessings. You're good. Bottomless, self-explanatory. Call of the Haunted. Bring back Reeze. Bring back Gulldo with the MST. Bring back Serene Psychic Witch. Compulse. Sometimes Bottomless is not an answer to something like Stardust Dragon. Dimensionals. Now this is what you want to take out those pesky stuff that can negate spells and traps that destroy. Use it to take care of the big stuff. Mirror Force. Starlight Road. You notice here we have 10 spells and traps. You're saying quite a bit of back row. Starlight Road will protect us. And Torrential. I used to never run Torrential. I used to call Torrential a waste of space. Because why would I want to destroy my own field? And then I realized, Serene Psychic Witch. Gulldo. Emergency Teleport. Special, Torrential. I get triple searches out. And the best part of all, I can chain Call of the Haunted to Torrential, so I can easily get out my other searching too. So you could summon Gulldo, Call of the Haunted, Torrential yourself, and then you could get double Winda or anything else that's pretty good. Let's move on to the extract. Black Rose Dragon. Fairly similar. Very easy to bring out. You can bring out at level 7, so you could use Reeze and Esper Girl, or more commonly, Caam and Gulldo. You got Daigusto Egul. Not very good, but that 2600 attack is not something to laugh at. Now we went double Daigusto Gulldos. There's a difference there. Now, once per turn, I can shuffle 2 Gusto monsters back into my main deck to target one face-up monster and destroy it. Now here's the thing though, main deck. This is very important. This is the biggest change from the OCG to TCG. Main deck. So you cannot return Sphreezes, or if you're running Eagle or Daigusto Falcos, which I don't run because it's kind of pointless. You cannot return those. You have to return the main deck monsters. Next up, we have the biggest card in our deck, Daigusto Sphreez. Level 6, very easy to bring out. Once this card is synchro summoned, I can target one Gusto card in my graveyard and add that card to my hand. That involves Blessings for Gusto, Caam, Eagle, Gulldos, Winda, Reeze. Anything that has a Gusto in its name, I can add that back to my deck. Back to my hand. Now we have Hyper Psychic Blaster, level 9. I don't know why I run it, but hey, it's better than Overmind Archfiend, which takes 2 Psychics. And the best part of all, it's a level 9 that only requires 1 non-tuner Psychic. Man, if only Trishula was back. Next up, we have TG Hyper Librarian. We're going to be synchroing a ton. And if you really do, you can run the TG variant of the Gusto deck, which is not that bad. Magical Android. Very good. This is a Psychic deck. You can have the Psychic monsters on the field. Gain 600 life points every end phase, so if you have... Most likely you have Caam on the field, or Sphreez, so you'll gain 1200 every end phase. Next, we have Naturia Beast. Naturia Beast is freaking awesome. And it's so easy to bring on this deck, too. Serene Psychic Witch, Esper Girl, you're done. Summon Serene Psychic Witch. Emergency Teleport into Esper Girl. Vice versa, too. If you're going to be running more beasts, I would say you could side out the sect of Krebons to put another Esper Girl in. Next up, we have Psychic Nightmare. Good level 6. Needs a Psychic, though. But the best part of all is that if you only know what card your opponent has in their hand, you can gain 1,000 until the next end phase, so you can turn it from a 24 to a big old 34. It's fairly decent if you know what deck you're using. If you're going against the stupid prophecies and their divine judgment malarkey, you can just call, oh, that's a spell card. Oh, hey, Spellbook of Power, or Spellbook of Fate, for God's sake that they don't set it. Next up, the most controversial in most people's eyes, Red Dragon Archfiend and Red Nova Dragon. Red Dragon Archfiend, he's a good level 8. Use it to take out all the pesky stuff. I would use it to take care of the ancient gears, but that's just me. But Red Nova right here, yeah, he's kind of hard to bring out. 2 tuners and Red Dragon Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfiend, I would say you wouldn't have that big of a problem bringing it out. Now the easiest part, Junk Synchron, Eagle, a level 3 tuner plus a level 1 tuner equals to 2 tuners that equal a level 4. Red Nova, Stardust Dragon, pretty standard in any synchro base deck. The best part of all, Starlight Road it. Figuring out Stardust. And now Thought Ruler Archfiend, another really good level 8, 2700 attack, non-specific. When destroys a monster by battle and sent to the graveyard, I gained equal life points through that monster's original attack. They have Stardust in the field, I destroy it. You take 200 from battle damage, but I regain 2500 life points because of Stardust's attack. Also, if you try to use a spell card that would target, I could pay 1,000 life points to negate that spell or trap card that targets one psychic monster. You want to use, let's say, Mind Control on Daigusto Sphreez. Thought Ruler Archfiend. Pay 1,000 negate. And that's pretty good. Now, let me tell you what the pros and cons of the deck. This pros deck, you're playing really defensive. Pretty good. But, however, there are big problems in this deck, and I've seen them a lot. For one, Gravekeepers. They will cancel out most of your stuff. For example, Sphreez does not get her effect. Eagle cannot banish to destroy a face-down card. However, Caam and Gulldo still get their effect because they are costs. Costs are not maintained by Necro Valley, or Skilltrim for that matter. Caam won't not draw a card. That's just it. You can't draw a card. Gulldos can't destroy a monster, but I think that's a fairly fair exchange. Now another bad thing is Dark World. Ooh, big one right here. Dark World will just smash through everything you have. But if you have Sphreez out and they have Grapha, I'd say you have a very easy chance to win. A very simple OTK. All it requires is Gulldo, Eagle, Winda, Reeze, and Sphreez attack. You kind of win. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be an easy way out. No siree. Here's another thing too. Skill Drain will kill you. And I mean, will kill you. Get rid of it. As soon as possible. Macro, get rid of it. This deck is very, very graveyard reliant. Some decks don't need the graveyard. I don't know why. But that's why. But however you build it, it's fine. Gustos are very well balanced. The Psycho build is very nice, in my opinion. Pure is good as well. There's also another card too that I haven't touched on. Let me look it up. It's Griffin. Here it is, Griffin. When this card is discarded, I can special Gusto from my deck when he's once per turn. But that also makes it great for the Dragoonie Gusto build because it's also a Winged Beast. You could use it to discard, special summon another Griffin from your deck. Summon, let's say, Dragoonie Ducks. Use Ducks effect, equip Dragoonie Phalanx, special Phalanx. 4 plus 2 plus 2, that's 8. You can bring out this card. If to win it, Barkia, a Dragon Tuner, one or more Winged Beast monsters. Now, in any Dragoonie build, this is hard as hell to bring out, but with Griff, it makes it slightly easier. But that's all for now. That's my Psycho Gusto deck build. I hope you like it, and I really do hope people will start running Gustos a little more often.